Yeah, Miguel, come on! Let's go! Yeah! You're the man! Hey Malcolm, get your old ass over here, man.
Nah, man, hip hop's not really my thing. You know I'm more of a jazz head.
Oh, come on, man. Don't even front like that. You know this was an old high school number. Remember senior prom, who was going to perform this at the talent show?
No, I don't quite recall that.
Oh, come on now. Who you trying to fool over there with that expensive suit on, Mr. Brand New? Don't act like just because you big stuff around town that we did used to get down. Don't make me pull out those old tapes of us performing in the clubs in the old hood.
Wait, you guys used to perform at clubs?
Yeah, you remember that, Tiffany? You and your friend Tracy used to be our biggest fans. You know, y'all would follow us around the club, scream, holler, even throw y'all panties at us.
Oh, I know Tiffany wasn't getting down like that. As pompous and straight-laced as she is?
Hell yeah, don't let your sister-in-law try to fool you, Stefan. She used to be one of the wildest chicks back in the day. I mean, as wild as you could get with a steady boyfriend. Hey Tiff, you remember how mad and evil you used to get when those chicken heads would follow me around the club and scream and coo all over me? And how you used to try to fight every single last one of them that tried to get my number or tried to holler at me?
Vaguely.
Oh, you two, Malcolm and Tiff, trying to act like y'all never got crazy or acted a fool when we were kids. Funny how money changes people.
I'll say.
Hey babe, you remember how the security was over at what's the name of that club, the one with the green dinosaur out front?
Wait. Green dinosaur?
Yeah, what was the name?
Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Tyrannosaurus Rex, yeah.
Tyrannosaurus Rex? What the hell kind of a name was that?
I don't know. The owner had some kind of fixation on dinosaurs. He was an old Italian guy. A little off, but his spot used to be the place back in the day. You used to couldn't find somewhere to park most Friday and Saturday nights, and it was only for high school kids.
Man, you wouldn't have caught me in no club called Tyrannosaurus Rex. Man, I'm surprised Tiffany even went there. That type of place don't even seem like her scene.
Please, Tiffany used to beat me getting there most nights. Anyway, like I was saying earlier, that was one of the clubs Malcolm and I used to perform at with some of our other boys, T and Jeremy. But anyway, man, this one night, this real bad, sexy sister named Coco, she got a little bit too close with me, and Tiffany hit her over the head with a Coca-Cola bottle.
Nuh-uh. For real?
Mom!
Oh, God.
Mom!
Answer her, babe.
You answer.
She's not calling me, she's calling you.
Mom! Mama! Mom!
We're in here, baby girl.
She doesn't want anything. She just wants to be nosy.
Ma, have you seen my Nicki Minaj CD?
Tanisha, what did I tell you about interrupting adults when they're talking?
But no one's saying anything.
What did I tell you about barging in and not saying excuse me when you see adults talking?
Anyways, Dad, have you seen my Nicki Minaj CD?
Excuse me, young lady, do you want to get the piss slapped out of you in front of all these people?
No.
Act like you got some damn sense and do what I told you.
Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. There, you happy?
Oh, settle down, Tiffany. She's just a young girl coming into her teenage years. She didn't mean anything by it.
Yeah, when I got out of hand, my mother slapped the hell out of me too.
I think I saw your CD upstairs in the bonus room, baby girl.
Thanks, Dad. You're such a great dad. I don't know what I'd ever do without you.
Probably be bound, gagged, and locked up in a cage somewhere.
Man, oh man, oh man. Please tell me this isn't what Dina and I have to look for when the tweens have to grow up.
All that and more, brother-in-law. And what did I tell you about listening to that damn ghetto music? Young ladies do not need to be listening to that kind of music. It brings out the worst in your behavior.
You from the ghetto, you ought to know. Trying to perpetrate around here like you all that.
Oh, hell no. Hell no.
Baby, calm down. She's just going through a phase.
A phase my ass, Miguel. Did you actually just talk to me? And in a room full of people, too. You know I don't play that. And I can't believe you just sat over there and didn't say anything to her.
Babe, she doesn't mean anything by it. She's just doing it for attention. You've been working long hours and she's probably feeling neglected. I mean, what do I always say? Negative attention is still attention. She's just doing what works.
You know, you always do that. You're always taking up for her, Miguel. That's why her little ass is spoiled now. You let her get away with murder.
Okay, you guys, alright. Let's all calm down and get back to the story. Because I want to know what happened. Alright, now Miguel, you said Tiffany hit that Coca-Cola chick over her head with the bottle?
Right, Coco. Like I was saying, man, Tiff broke it right over her head, my man. Next thing I know, my baby and this chick is rolling around on the floor going at it. Then I look up and Tiffany's friend Tracy jumped in it.
She sure as hell did. Shoot, she wasn't letting me go out like that.
Then before you know it, Coco's friend Stacy jumped in it and all hell broke loose. These were some chicks that went to our high school and they couldn't stand him anyway. They always had the dudes knocking on their door trying to get them a piece, so you know how that is.
Now, Miguel, you know that had nothing to do with it.
Right. Anyway, by the time that whole thing was over, man, it took 10 security guards to pull that entire brawl apart. That night was crazy.
Wait. Hey. Tiffany, let me find out you got a little hood in you.
Well, I did grow up on the Ford, Stefan.
Shoot, but the way you walk up with your nose up in the air, you never know. You know what? Your sister got more hood in her than in you. And she works for corporate America. Well,
That's the difference between Dina and me. You can take Dina out the hood, but you can't take the hood out of Dina.
you know what? I'm gonna tell her you said that.
Please do.
Back to you, dog. Why you sitting over there all dignified and refined? Did you forget how we used to parlay and throw down back in the day?
No, I haven't forgotten. It's just certain attitudes and customs from my past I choose not to hold on to, that's all.
Hear, hear.
Oh, come on, man. You used to be the main one out in them streets, hitting the clubs and acting a fool. I used to have to bail you out of many possible ass-kicking moments myself. The only thing that kept you centered was when you were performing. I mean, you were the best, man. Aside from me, that is. I always hate we missed performing at the talent show, man. We would have killed it. It's too bad you got sick that night and had to leave.
Oh yeah, I remember that. We were getting ready to go against our biggest competition, Road Dogs.
Road Dogs. Yeah, I remember those bozos.
And just when we were about to perform, I came down with a bad case of stomach flu. Man, I had to get up out of there. Yeah, we would kill it for sure, Miguel.
Yeah, we tried to pull it together without you, but it just wasn't the same. Had to forfeit on a $500 prize and possibly getting signed by one of the local record labels. Man, that night was messed up.
And Tiffany was supposed to be crowned prom queen that night. And she had the jet too. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, she was supposed to be our model for Poison. That was another reason why we had to cancel. Her part was integral to the act.
Why'd you leave again, Tiff?
I don't remember.
Yeah, that's right. She got sick not too long after you left and spent most of the night in the bathroom. I mean, everybody started looking for you, babe. Even Miss Lindsay, you know, she was going to call your mom to come pick you up, and I came looking for you too, but by the time I got to the parking lot, they said you had already gone.
Yeah, you know Mom. I was her baby, and whenever I had an emergency, she was right there. Shoot, we lived over 30 minutes from the school, and it took only 5 or 10 minutes to get there.
Whoa, wait a minute. You and Malcolm got sick on prom night and had to leave within minutes of each other?
Yeah, we had all eaten in some Chinese restaurant before. And they must have gotten food poisoning or something. We all had the same thing, but Tracy and I didn't get sick.
That's interesting.
Hey, why don't we all skedaddle on outdoors and get our grub on? Those burgers are smelling good. Shoot, I'm so hungry I could eat a whole cow right about now. Em, why don't you and Stefan go on outdoors and we'll be right out. We'll be out in a minute. I just want to show Malcolm the pictures from my trip to Hawaii last month.
Why don't you just bring them outside with you?
No. You know how Tanisha gets. She's out there with all her girlfriends, and whenever we show our pictures, she gets all excited. And I don't want them getting grease all over my iPad. Just go on. We'll be right out.
Alright, don't be too long. Come on, man. Hey, Tiffany, one of my former coworkers is coming by. I ran into him at the store earlier today and told him we were having a barbecue. He doesn't have any family or friends around this way, so I told him to swing by. His name's Dane.
Around friends? I don't know him. And you know I don't like strangers in my house.
But I know him, Tiffany. He's not a stranger.
He's a stranger to me, and I thought you and I both agreed not to let strangers in our home around Tanisha until we gotten to know them better first.
But I know him, Tiffany. He's not a stranger. We used to get lunch with a couple of our work buddies. I mean, he's a cool cat. He's even got kids himself.
You heard what I said, Miguel. I don't want strangers in my house.
Hold on, wait a minute. Last time I checked, this was my house too. And if I want to invite company over, I can do that.
Fine. He can come over all he wants, but if I hear him knock or ring the doorbell, he's not getting in here.
Fine, I'll just let him in the back gate.
Well, then you do that.
Hold on, man. Hold on. Are you just gonna leave the children sitting in here by themselves?
They'll be out in a minute, man. Come on, the meat's gonna burn.
Are you crazy?
What?
Man, a handsome man, your beautiful wife, an empty house.
Stefan, be serious. I'll be right outside. What are they gonna do?
Man, do I need to spell it out for you? Draw a picture? I mean, look how close they're sitting together. I mean, look at Tiffany. She's practically salivating all over him.
Oh man, that's just Tiffany being Tiffany. She's a flirt. She's always been a flirt. It doesn't mean anything.
Are you foolish or just stupid? Man, why don't you just go over there and sit her in his lap face forward?
Stefan, I trust my wife.
I mean, you can trust someone all day long, but you still don't allow certain liberties to go on into your marriage, especially when you're right there.
Sometimes you walk away just to see what happens. My father told me that once right before I got married. Sometimes you have to test your spouse, especially during the rockiest times, to see which way they're gonna fall. If they don't take the bait, then you know your marriage is steadfast and can withstand anything.
What?
I know it sounds crazy.
You're right, it does. Especially for someone that couldn't be left around anything with a skirt on back in the day.
I was a kid then, Stefan. I grew up.
Not before you almost lost Tiffany. You know what you guys went through back then? And you weren't even married. Why would you want to put your marriage through that?
Stefan, that's one of the reasons why I give Tiffany a little leeway. I mean, I was the biggest dog back in the day, and she stood by me and never cheated on me. I work long hours, and she gets lonely sometimes. And she's just trying to do it for attention, but I'm not giving in to her little silly games. And in all honesty, if a little harmless flirting helps, let her do it, just as long as she doesn't cross that line.
You know what, man? That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. And anyone with a good sense knows there is no such thing as harmless flirting, Miguel. Especially when you're married. It always leads to something else, man. Sooner or later.
What I'm trying to say is, I'm a good man, and I'm good to my wife. If she decides to mess that up, then that's on her. Besides, Malcolm is just an old friend from high school, and they're just catching up on old times.
Man, you better hope that's all they're catching up on, man.
Come on, man.
Man, no offense, Miguel, but you're naive, my man. I mean, you're never gonna catch me leaving Dina somewhere alone with another man. Especially a successful, handsome one.
Stefan, that's the difference between me and you. I don't have to keep tabs on my wife and monitor her every move just to make sure she's faithful to me.
Alright, Miguel, I'm just saying. I mean, you can have all the trust and all the confidence in the world, but you still don't make the enemy's job much easier by allowing certain liberties to go on into your marriage, just to see if your spouse will take the bait. You think Tiffany will leave you around with any of her pretty friends? Or any woman for that matter?
That's the difference between Tiffany and me. She always thinks someone's out to get her, to stab her in the back. Unlike myself, I have faith in people, and I'm faithful to my wife. So she never have to worry about anything like that happening anyway. And she knows that just like I know her.
You never know anyone as well as you think you do, Miguel. People can keep who they really are hidden for years, but But it all takes is the right person to come along and bring it out of them. You know, Tiffany, she's my sister-in-law, and I love her. But she is a little restless and spoiled. You know, have you seen how she treats you around people? Not only family, but around another man? But you know what? In all honesty, you helped create that beast. You gave her everything she wants, and that's counterproductive, my man. She has absolutely no respect for you or your household.
You are overstepping your bounds, Stefan.
Well, you know what? And I think that the way she's acting right now is not only disrespectful to you or your marriage, but it shows a serious flaw in her character.
Watch what you say about my wife, Stefan.
Alright, man. I meant no disrespect. I apologize. But the truth is a lot, my brother.
I trust my wife, Stefan.
Alright. But if a few weeks go by, man, and you wake up one morning, and you wake up yourself lying in the corner sucking your thumb and crying for Jesus because your woman has wronged you and left you, man, don't call me.
Mother.
What?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. I know I have the best mom in the whole world. I love you.
Don't even try to play me like that, Tanisha. What do you want?
I want to know if my friend can come over.
What friend?
My friend Walter?
A boy?
Yeah, I told him we were having a cookout today and that Kenzie, Melissa, and Gabby was here. He asked if he can come over too.
A boy? No, Tanisha, no. You know we don't play that. You're too young to have male company.
Oh, please, it's not like that. We're just friends, I promise.
How old is he?
He's my age.
Okay, and how's he supposed to be getting over here?
His mom's going to drop him off.
She's picking him back up too?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. You must really like him, huh?
Ew, no, Mama. That's gross. I don't like him. We're just friends.
Make sure it stays that way. You're too young to be thinking about those kinds of things right now.
Weren't you my age when you met Daddy?
Yes, but I didn't start dating your dad until I was 16, so case closed on that. Where is he from?
He's from Charlotte.
Where does he live?
I don't know.
You're lying. Where does he live, Tanisha?
What difference does it make?
Excuse me?
Ma, he's a nice guy. He's really sweet. He says yes ma'am and no ma'am to all his teachers, and he makes good grades.
That doesn't mean a thing to me. He could be a thug in sheep's clothing.
Ma, come on.
Where does he live, Tanisha?
North Charlotte.
North of what?
North Charlotte.
Oh no, hell no. That boy ain't coming up in my house stealing up all my jewelry and fancy china.
Ma, how can you stereotype him like that? He's not like that, I promise.
No, Tanisha, no. He can't come over here.
But Ma,
I said no.
fine, ask Daddy then.
Your daddy doesn't have any say-so about what goes on in this house. I do. And as the head of this house, I say that thug in training is not coming over here. I can't believe you even fixed your lips to ask me about letting some thug in my house.
Ma, I can't believe you're acting like this. He's my friend and he's a nice guy. You're being so unfair about this.
You can call me anything you want to call me, but you heard what I said.
Young lady, you should listen to your mother. Nothing good comes from outside of town. Trust me. You're better off hanging with kids who are more on your level.
You stay out of this. This is none of your business.
Whoa, okay.
Young lady, you do not talk to adults that way. Apologize to Mr. Malcolm right now.
Hello?
I get it. It's not okay for me to be friends with a guy from a different neighborhood. But it's okay for you to sit alone in a house with a guy that's not even your husband while my daddy's outside.
Hey.
Hello? Hello? Oh, hey.
Excuse me, who are you? You don't just come barging in somebody's house without knocking. Are you crazy? Tanisha, go outside.
But Mom!
Go outside, Tanisha, now.
Fine, but I'm still gonna ask my daddy.
Hey man, I'm all tapped out.
Excuse me?
If it's money after, I ain't got nothing. There's a whole slew of people in the backyard though.
Malcolm, my daughter's out there.
Whoa. You must have mistaken my brother. I'm not here to rip anybody off.
Man, I don't know who you are, but you picked the wrong time to come in here.
Sure as hell did. The way I'm feeling, I'd take his head off with one clear swipe.
Ma'am, I'm sorry. I meant no harm. I knocked, but no one answered, so I figured I'd try the door. Come on up. Figured everyone's in the backyard or something.
Well, Brightness, that's all the more reason for you not to come barging into somebody's house. What if I'd had a gun or something and just shot your ass on sight?
Well, thank God you didn't.
Well, there's plenty of things for me to pick up and knock you over the head with if I wanted to. And there's plenty of knives in the kitchen.
Ma'am, I really meant no harm.
Who are you anyway? Miguel's friend?
Yeah, hi. I'm Dane.
I'm Tiffany. Miguel's wife.
Oh, so you're Miguel's wife.
Yes, I am.
Excuse me. Hi, I'm Malcolm Taylor from Taylor Imports. You may have heard of us. We specialize in hiring luxury vehicles such as Lexus, Jaguars, Audis. You should come by a lot sometime and check out our inventory.
No thanks, man. I'm not in the market for a car right now. I only have a car right now.
How'd you get here then?
The bus?
The bus!
Yes. A cab would cost way too much to come over here, and I can't afford to waste money like that. Plus, I have 2 kids, and whatever extra I have, I give to them.
Kids, that's all the more reason for you to come by the lot and check out what we have. You can't be toting your kids back and forth on the bus all the time.
Nah, that's okay, man. I'm just trying to get myself together right now. I got laid off a few months ago, and it's hard enough trying to pay my rent and utilities, let alone a car note.
Well, we're always interested in hiring a few new people, especially those with good social skills, and you seem to have that.
Nah, I'm not really that much of a salesman.
Well, what are you then? You're not interested in work or something?
I just haven't been able to find anything.
Or how are you paying your rent, your bills?
I get my unemployment.
Unemployment? Oh, God.
Something wrong with that?
No, I'm just saying the man's offering you a job and you're not interested in taking it. Just sounds to me like maybe.
Daniel, good to see you, my man. You having trouble finding the house? I know it's a ways out from where you stay.
No, he took the bus.
Yeah, remember I was telling him on the phone that night, let the car go, payments are getting too expensive.
Yeah, I hear you. I hate to hear that things have been difficult for you lately.
Surviving, man. It's all you can ask for nowadays. And as long as my kids taken care of, that's all that matters to me.
I hear that.
I offered the man a job at the lot, Miguel. He didn't want to take it.
Nah, man, I'm not really much of a salesman. And plus, it's too risky working on commission. I need money I can depend on.
We'll still pay you a salary. You just wouldn't make as much as you would selling a few high-end cars, that's all.
Malcolm, let it go. If the man doesn't want to work, he doesn't want to work.
I didn't say I didn't want to work. I just said I'm not interested in that kind of work.
Job's a job.
I see you've met my lovely wife, Tiffany.
Yeah, she's quite the lady.
Yeah, from the looks of it, you're not quite a man.
Excuse me?
You heard me.
Hey, Tiffany, why don't you come out in the yard and say the blessing? You know, everybody's starving. Malcolm? Daniel, come on out and meet the rest of the family and kids.
Hey, Miguel, you still going to be able to give me that thing?
Thing?
Yeah, you know what I asked you about on the phone last night?
Oh, let me go get that for you.
Excuse me, what thing are we talking about here, Miguel?
Daniel had to take one of his kids to the doctor the other day. And it wiped him out. You know, those bills are monstrous without insurance, so he asked me if he could hold a couple of dollars until he gets his next check.
Next check? He doesn't even have a job, Miguel.
Tiffany.
No, Miguel, no, we don't do that. We don't offer handouts.
Excuse me, handout?
Yes, handouts. You haven't even been over to the house before. I ain't been in here 15 minutes and you're already in here digging in my husband's pockets.
Tiffany, now hold on. I told you I've known this man for years.
Then how come you never brought him over here?
Well, we both worked long hours, and any extra time he had, he wanted to spend.
Miguel, this is a grown-ass man with grown-ass man responsibilities. It's not your fault he lost his job, and it's not our job to clothe him and feed him.
Tiffany, calm down.
No, I will not calm down. You're not loaning this man money.
Mom!
For God's sake, Tanisha, what?
Walker just called again. He said his mom has to go to a church program and she wants to know if she can drop him off or not.
What did I say earlier?
You said we talk about it.
And that's exactly what I meant. Right now is not the time, Tanisha Lizelle.
But Mom, she needs to know right now.
What did I tell you? I don't want thugs in my house.
And I keep telling you he's not like that.
Wait a minute. What's going on here?
I have a friend named Walter who goes to my school. He hangs out with Kenzie, Melissa, Gabby, and I. He wants to come to the cookout. He's real nice and sweet, and he makes all A's.
Okay.
But Mom said no because he's from North Charlotte.
Really, Tiff?
Miguel, we don't know anything about this boy. For all we know, he could be the member of a gang or something.
With straight A's, though? Tell your friend he can come, baby girl.
Thanks, Dad.
You're welcome.
See, you always do that. How the hell is this girl supposed to learn any discipline if you keep contradicting everything I say?
Tiffany, really? His mama's gonna bring him, and she's gonna pick him up. We're gonna be in the backyard with them. What's the worst that could happen?
Miguel, we don't know anything about this boy. He's from North Charlotte.
Tiffany, you and I didn't come from the most opulent neighborhoods either, lest we forget.
You know what? You have a problem. You and your damn daughter. No wonder she's ghetto and belligerent as hell. She's learning it from you. You have a Captain Saver nigger complex, Miguel, and it looks like your daughter is inheriting that despicable trait from you.
Captain Save a Nigger Complex? What the?
I believe she's referring to me, Miguel.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about. This ghetto broke ass nigga right here. Ain't never been to the house before, ain't been up in here for 15 minutes, and the first thing out of his mouth is something about money.
You know what, chick? You got one more time to come
Hey!
back.
You feeling froggy, nigga? Jump then, jump. Then jump.
Whoa,
Jump.
whoa!
Like I ain't the only one ghetto up in this piece.
Miguel, are you just gonna stand there and let him talk to me like that?
Tiffany, would you please just...
Miguel, you know what, man? Never mind. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cause any problems between you two. Clearly, your wife has some issues going on with her today. I'm making things worse. I'll just leave.
Why don't you do that?
Tiffany.
Here, let me show your broke ass out.
Hold on. Daniel, I'm sorry about this. I'll be right back.
Miguel, I promise you, if you lend one red cent to that man, you'll be sleeping on the couch for a year.
What difference does it make? I spend most of my time there anyway.
Don't show your balls. You
That's very cute, Miguel. Trying to grow some balls and show out in front of your little thug here. What's he doing? Giving you some lessons on how to be a sorry ass nigger 101?
Whew, Tiffany, you have one more time to talk to my company like...
Really, Miguel? Like, are you serious right now? Are you just gonna stand here and continue to let him talk to me like that? You know what? You didn't even kick his ass for disrespecting me a few minutes ago. What? Are you screwing him too now?
Daniel, I'm sorry about that. I'll be right back with
No,
you.
you will not be right back. You will not.
It's sort of free for this.
Appreciate it.
If you need anything else, just let me know.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, man. I didn't mean to cause any trouble between you and your wife, man. I really didn't mean to cause any issues today.
Man, that's an everyday thing. You being here is not no big deal. It's cool. You coming outside to get a burger?
Yeah, I gotta make a call to the sitter real quick and let the kids with, so I'm gonna check on them.
Don't take too long. My burgers are what legends are made of. My brother can put away like 10 in one sitting, so you might want to hurry out there and get one. I'm
Save
not
me,
joking.
please, because it sounds like it.
Gotcha. All right.
Thanks, man.
Damn it! Drop my damn earring. Damn. You still here?
Mrs. McAllister, you have a lovely house, or shall I say Tiffany?
Go to hell, ignorant son of a bitch.
Wait a minute, wait. Hey! Look, sorry. I didn't mean to yell at you, but can you give me a break here? I mean you and your husband no harm. Miguel is just a good friend of mine. He's knowing I'm going through some things right now, and I just asked him to help me out this one time. He will get his money back, I promise you. I'm not trying to take money away from you or your family or your home. You have it back in a week, I promise.
Oh, trust me. You're not taking a damn thing away from me. Miguel got that out of his stash. Not mine, not the houses. I'm done with it. If Miguel wants to loan his money to bums, that's his business.
I swear there's no reason with you, is it? I mean, Jesus Christ. If you don't mind me saying so, ma'am, you're married to a great man. You should cut him some slack. We work with a lot of men on the job, and I can assure you, most of them are deadbeats who cut out on their wives and don't take care of home. I've been out with your husband, and he doesn't even roll like that. When chicks hit on him, he proudly shows them the wedding ring and brushes them off. He talks about you all the time. I mean, all the time.
Is that supposed to make my panties wet or something?
Never mind, man. Never mind.
What you looking at me like that for?
Trying to decide if I would have gone for a guy like you when I was young, desperate, and stupid. You have a way with words and you come off real sincere, so I'm sure you've talked your way into more than a few panties in your time. But I doubt it. Even when I was young, desperate, and stupid, I still had standards.
Wow, you really don't make an insult come off like a compliment, don't you? You don't know the damn thing about me. But you had me figured out from the moment I walked through that damn door. Before all this, I had a full-time job, I paid my bills on time, and I was never late for my child support, not once. I'm just going through a tough time right now. It happens. Maybe you don't notice that, but it does. Me being broke has nothing to do with whether or not I'm a decent, nice, upstanding guy.
Right. I'm sure you being a beat and a bum has nothing to do with you being a nice guy. Right.
Forget you, man.
Many have tried. All have failed. Oh, I can assure you, if you're thinking of stealing anything in this house, everything's insured.
Trust me, there's nothing I want in this house. Nothing.
You wish. Oh no. Oh God.
Hey, you alright?
No.
Yeah, man, affirmative. It's going down, man, it's going down. Yeah. About 4 kids, 7 adults in the back, 1 upstairs. Yeah, it's on lock, man. I got it. How long it take you to get here? Alright, affirmative. I won't make a move until you get here, right? $19242 Dominion Boulevard. It's the house in the middle of the cul-de-sac. Big brick and pretty. 3 levels. I haven't found it yet, but I know it's in here. He told me about it enough times. I'm almost certain it's upstairs. Right. Promise me no one will get hurt. No, I need you to promise. Promise me, alright? Cool. 1.
Tiffany. Tiff, you up there? I got away as soon as I could, and yeah. So, whose is it, mine or his?
Mama? Daddy!
Tanisha!
Let it go, babe. At least now, we can be together. Sounds like those shots came from outside.